Hi all, welcome to the Serie A Team of the Season Predictions video. This is what we assume may drop Friday night, replacing the Bundesliga. Some nice individual cards to look forward to, but we'll see what happens of course. So if you can smash the likes, as always, would be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you are new, hit that notification bell would be awesome, and all the playlists in the channel are down in the description below as always. And check out Dynamic Foot, I am sponsoring them. Use the code G is a Legend for 15% off your cards. So the Serie A Team of the Season squad is quite good in a number of places, and while it's a league I'm not that fussed about, if I get one of them anyway from Foot Champs Reds, I will not complain regardless. So starting off with Danovich, goalkeeping wise is a bit tricky. There's probably four standout shouts. There's going to be Hernandez, Sirigu, Chesney, and then Strakosza. Donnarumma and Paul Lopez have shouts as well, but I feel Hernandez is the strongest, from mainly because how impressive Inter have been this season under Conte. I feel that kind of helps in his cause, and I feel when you look at Chesney and Strakosza, both Juventus and Lazio have been equally impressive defensively, while Sirigu for Torino has been phenomenal. The biggest problem is Torino have suddenly just lost all sort of form since like Christmas, and obviously before the lockdown they hadn't really won a game, and I thought I can't really justify going Sirigu despite how impressive he has been, but he may sneak in as if they do three goalkeepers. Defenders, Theo Hernandez looks quite a strong shout. He's been absolutely consistent, got a number of special cards. His team of the season, we are hoping, puts him in the 80 plus club. He's made his own career, as it were, in Italy now, hopefully, and kind of showing the promise that his brother has as well. So I would assume a good team of the season card for Theo Hernandez. Bonucci obviously has kind of taken the mantle in midfield for Juventus this season. Like, you've got to have, like, Bonucci's always been consistent at the back for Juventus, but I feel with obviously no Chiellini and Delict kind of not doing as well as I think a lot of people expected. He has been good, but not as good as people thought. And when you've only conceded 24 goals this season for Juventus in the league, a big part of that is down to Bonucci. But regardless, fair play to him and he deserves in. Acerbi, another player, another equally impressive defensive record. Lazio fighting for the title. They will hope and pray that if the league starts back up, that they will definitely try and fight tooth and nail to get the league title that they've not won for about was it 21 years, I think. 19 years, 21. I roughly remembered off the top. I didn't put the note in my notes, but I roughly know how long the last won the league. But they've got a great chance here, and Acerbi's been a big part of it, and obviously a significant boost inbound. Cuadrado, he's been playing right back, right mid, right wing, but for me, feel looking at his performances, it's like right back is where he's been playing the most, and I feel that's where he will be given his team of the season if he gets in. But he is one player I will actually be honest, I would not be surprised if they did not go for, but we will see what happens with him. Obviously he has a right back card for a team of the tournament. Midfield, Louis Alberto, consistent all season, and been one of the big reasons why they are where Lazio are in the league. 12 assists this season, got multiple special cards. His team of the season, though, we hope will make him usable, because I always feel his cards are never usable, which is kind of a shame really, because he looks a fun card and deserves in. Alejandra Gomez, this is his 4th year in a row, looks like, for team of the season for him, kind of establishing his dominance at Atalanta. Well, he's not been as impressive as maybe say previous seasons. 6 goals, 10 assists though, still definitely deserves his spot. Milinkovic-Savic rounds off the midfield, and he has just been consistent all season. Obviously he has a storyline card, but I'd imagine he'll get a decent boost for team season, and hopefully puts him into the 80 plus club. If you remember his card, I think it was a couple of years ago, which was quite juicy. This could be just as good. Cristiano, or even better I should say. Forwards, Cristiano Ronaldo, 21 goals, second golden boot race, and team of the season looks academic. Dybala, obviously he's had to be coming off the bench quite a bit, but when he starts as well, he's been equally impressive. And position is the only thing I'm not sure. Could be a cam, could be a centre forward, could be a striker. He has played left wing as well at times, but we've gone for centre forward. We're just taking that chance, and we'll see how that progresses. But he deserves in regardless, being clinical for Juventus. Immobile kind of ran away with everything this season, being one of the best players in Europe with his performances, and 27 goals, and with how impressive Lazio have been, Immobile's TOTS could be absolutely insane. Chesney, as we said, has been key for Juventus this season, and he definitely gets in as my second goalkeeper. De Vrij, another standout player for Inter Milan this season, been absolutely impressive. Even when he attacks as well, he's been very, very good actually. 2 goals, 3 assists, and just kind of showing some real good resolute defence at the back for Inter Milan this season. Other teams though that have been still impressive for the individual teams is Berardi for Sassuolo. Sassuolo in general may get 1 or 2, but Berardi or Boga or even Caputo all deserve shouts to get in the team this season. Boga was in community vote. Caputo has been equally impressive from a goal scoring front with 2 informs, but Berardi seems to just keep missing out. But I think this is the year that he finally gets in. He deserves in. He's got 9 goals, 5 assists, and I feel that's more than enough to see him get into the team of the season. Radja Nainggolan should walk in, I feel, being 5 goals, 4 assists. He was absolutely consistent all season, and been very impressive for Calgary. Position, he's been like Cam and right wing, but hopefully central card is most likely for him. Forwards, Lautaro Martinez, Josip Ilicic and Lukaku are my next 3. Martinez has 12 goals, 3 assists, and while Lukaku has been equally impressive as well with 17 goals, the big question is, does Martinez and Lukaku happen, or does one miss out? But I feel this is the case of Bruno and Haaland all over again. Because Bruno missed out but Haaland got in for Dortmund, Martinez has a future stars but may miss out due to that. But I still feel he deserves in. But we'll see what progresses with that. Ilicic, 17 goals this season, 5 assists. He's got so many special cards, it's unbelievable. Can this team this season just actually make him usable? I'd like to try him out, just to have a little bit of fun with the card. I've not even enjoyed his best rated version yet, or even any of his TOTS that he's had in previous years, but we'll see what happens this year. Strakosza is, as I said, my third goalkeeper. I feel they may go free, I don't know why, or if they don't it's 2, but Strakosza been key for Lazio and should deserve in. Other reserves, Smalling, very impressive first half of the season, got a headliners, and I would imagine he has a good shout for a TOTS even on his second half of the season form. While not as impressive, Kolarov may be the alternative, but I feel Smalling has a very strong shout, and we will see what progresses with that. Continuing with Atalanta, Goossens has been impressive. Big problem is he a left back or a left mid? Left wing back, sorry, or a left mid. But he's got 7 goals, 5 assists, somehow not bagged in inform. If he'd bagged in inform, his TOTS would be a bit more juicy, but I'd imagine it would be like 88, 89 rated. Kuvalevski, the Parma right winger, one of the most impressive players out with the big teams this season. If you follow Italian football, been very, very impressive. He's got a transfer to Juventus once the new season starts. He has got 5 goals, 7 assists, and I feel very confident in that he will happen. And I know a few folk in my Discord who are from Scandinavia are hopeful for that. João Pedro takes my reserve striker spot. As I said, we've got Caputo, you've got Dzeko, Zapata, but I feel João Pedro 16 goals is too hard to ignore. It's very hard to ignore, and because he's one of the smaller teams, it helps in his favour. And my final player is Matthias Zakanagi. This Zakagni, I probably butchered it, apologies. Try to always get your syllables and all that right. Verona deserve a team this season. Let's put it this way, if you follow Italian football, they have been absolutely insane this season. The big question is, which of the 3 players? I feel there's one of 3 that will get in. You've got Amrabat, Kumbula or Zakagni. Zakagni has 1 goal, 7 assists. When you've got that kind of form from midfield, one of the outstanding midfielders this season, he deserves a strong shout, and I would say he would be like the lowest rated version, kind of like how Serdar is in the Bundesliga. But we'll see what happens, of course. I would expect we'll get a couple of SBCs, we'll get our objective cards in a moment, and we will take it from there. So expect maybe 25, the usual 25, 28 cards, whatever we've been roughly getting. But we'll see what, if it is Friday for this, then we'll see or it could be Lego, and time will tell, but I'll still get both predictions up regardless by Friday. So smash like as always, folks, sub to the channel for new, comment down below who you think may get in. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.